That's one advantage I have over him, says Brandon Miller of his use of derogatory language. Jordan Michael. Brandon Miller was selected by the Charlotte Hornets as Michael Jordan's final ever NBA draft pick. During his Charlotte tryouts, the 20-year-old made an impression on MJ and even engaged the legendary Chicago Bulls player in a trash-talking match. Miller believes that convinced Jordan to select him in the draft. In his interview on Paul George's Podcast P, Miller commented, "I think that kind of showed another side of me. I don't believe he expected me to say anything to him since you know he's Michael Jordan, but I did respond to him. But I did witness him airball that free throw, you know. That is one advantage I have over him." There were rumors circulating about Miller possibly being chosen before Scott Henderson days before the 2023 draft. There were a lot of conflicting feelings, but Miller understood why. The 20-year-old claims that his second session with the Hornets was the clincher. He didn't know Charlotte would select him, though, prior to the draft. "They contacted me to go for a second workout there. Although going into the draft knowing nothing, I was sort of fixated on just the top 5, but I feel like I performed it better on my second exercise than on my first workout, which kind of clinched the deal," said Miller. "I got the call and was still on the phone when my name was announced, not really knowing anything. I was just giving everyone hugs while standing up and holding the phone," the Hornets rookie continued. A few days prior to the draft, the majority of people were unsure of which player the Hornets would select, Henderson or Miller. LaMelo Ball was the only person who was aware, though. Ball allegedly informed the Alabama Crimson Tide prospect he was going to Charlotte on the phone multiple times. "Was texting me throughout the entire draft, like the entire night. Just telling me that you are a Hornet is enough. We'll see," I say, since Scoot and I were the ones who had the conversation. "I believe that I went to the back and called him after the draft. He was simply grinning," Miller said. For Miller, it was undoubtedly a memorable draft, and he is eager to build on it. As the Hornets continue to develop their talented young core for the future, he will now play alongside Ball, one of the brightest young prospects in the game.